Mississippi Outdoors is sponsored in part by Van's Deer Processing and Sporting Goods.
Riding through the bayou, headed for the sky blue, back out on the trail again and again. Hiking and hunting and fishing the land, time is time well spent. We took it to the Delta, to the gray and white shores. There's so much to see and do, Mississippi Outdoors, the great outdoors. Mississippi Outdoors, the great outdoors. Mississippi Outdoors, the great outdoors. Mississippi Outdoors.
Welcome to Mississippi Outdoors. I'm Amanda Mills.
And I'm Kevin Meacham. Thanks for joining us.
In our first story, we're headed to Warren County.
We're hunting alligators at Terra Wildlife.
Let's go.
Tonight we're at Terra Wildlife on an alligator hunt with Eric and his son, Jackson. We've been scouting for several days out here looking for some big alligators and have found some. We're just to go get in the boat, check it out and see what it looks like.
As part of our 2022 Mississippi Governor's Hunt, we were fortunate enough to be donated a private lands alligator hunt by Terra Wildlife. Through our auction, Eric Ritchie from Nashville, Tennessee was the person that won the alligator hunt, and we're going to go on an alligator hunt today at Terra.
I've done a lot of hunting and fishing over the years, and I've never done an alligator hunt. We bid it up and was able to be lucky enough to walk away with it. So we've been excited about this for months. You know, I've seen some crocodile hunts before on some other trips in Africa, but I've seen some alligator stuff on television like probably everybody has. So we've been asking a lot of questions, and I brought my 12-year-old son Jax with me as well to participate. It's really his hunt. We're going to try to let him do as much of it as we can. We couldn't be more pumped to be here for sure.
It's really nice here. Just the scenery is so good, and there's a bunch of cool mounts everywhere, and the meals are great here. This morning we ate like a chicken biscuit with eggs and bacon. It was so good.
Tonight's plan is to catch a 10 to 12 foot alligator and dispatch it with a 410 youth model shotgun.
We're looking for the biggest gator that's out there tonight. That's it. We're good with that, whatever it is.
It's time for us to go. Wish us luck.
What we normally do when we get in the water is wet the lines so they throw a lot easier, a lot nicer casting. Get the backlashes out and adjust the reels, and now it's time to go find Big Boy.
We dropped the boat in the water, and immediately we see like 4 gators before we even dropped the boat down.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
The little twinkle. That's alligator. That's what they look like in the dark. It's hard to hide from the light at night with an alligator unless they go under. Their eyes are very reflective at night, more so than deer's eyes. They're kind of like people, though. They have wide eyes, narrow eyes. Let's see. See how much easier they are to see at night. Oh, there's another one.
There's 3 or 4 down there.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. During the hatch season, which we're in right now, if you can find a grumpy female and you chirp at her like a baby alligator does, 9 times out of 10 she'll come straight to the boat. But it kind of looks like I'm calling the alligator, but she's just come to check out the distress call of the baby alligator.
There he is. He got that. He got that one. Get up there, Boone and Brooks.
Just slow it down just a hair. Don't try to horse him. Pull, 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 pull. No, the other way. Other way. You had it going good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Here we
Keep
can
going, keep going, keep going. I got him. Yeah, cut it.
All right, that's it.
That's close.
Pretty close.
That's 7-ish.
I think he'll be happy.
Yeah,
He'll be more than happy.
yeah.
Look at him.
Perfect
Yeah,
cadet gator.
I want to be seen.
And he's pretty.
He is
To
pretty.
boot.
I like it.
All right, so I want the back of his head
All right.
without him biting the boat. That's fine. Just pull him up here. He'll roll himself over. Perfect.
Give me hold that.
No.
Tape.
Tape.
Pull it out for him.
Already did.
Two's hanging out.
Was he 8 foot?
No, he's about 7.5. Yeah. So we're catching this one for the Mississippi Department of Wildlife cadet training class. Ricky Flint teaches an alligator program to the cadets so they're able to trap alligators when they come out of school. It will be tagged and released back here.
You know, the night started out, we were seeing some smaller gators, and then we finally had pretty much circled back from where we started, and Corey Hunt said, that's him right there. That's gonna be the gator that we want.
These two sitting right here strike my curiosity a bit. Oh, not that I want to catch them back up in here, but
Yeah.
they look surprisingly big. There's a nest of baby alligators right there in that tree. And one of these bigger gators is going to be its mama.
Yeah, that's the great thing about hunting is that, you know, if you want to, you can experience a new kind of hunting all the time. And last night was definitely that for Jackson and I. We'd never done, I'm 55 years old, I've never done an alligator hunt in my life. And so I was probably as excited as Jackson was to get over here and take it in. It was just, it just never ceases to amaze me how, you know, just the camaraderie and the people and the guides and the people that put these things on are so passionate about what they do, and these guys were no different. Corey Hunt, you know, made the experience just one of a kind. I mean, it was really, really fantastic.
All right, we got a gator on the line.
After a couple hours, the big gator that we had spotted a couple days ago had come out. There he's off.
He's off.
We made a few casts at him. We caught a tree on the first cast. The second cast, the hook pops out, so that's the way that goes. Oh yeah, keep on coming.
When I saw Corey super excited about continuing to pursue this one gator, that I knew it had to be a pretty special animal.
That's good. All right, real straight down to the water. All right, put your thumb on the spool. Don't let it get sucked in there if it takes off. Just take your thumb off and start easing up on it, ever so slowly. Get that snare ready. All right, he's coming up, so you better be watching.
It's massive.
It's on your center console above your wheel. What you think about this?
Super cool.
All right, little man on little rod. Just like that, but keep your thumb on the spool. See how you're doing that right there? That way if he takes off, don't try to stop him, because guess what? Your thumb's gonna go up under there and it's gonna hurt. Roll with it, bring it to me. Big dog. All right, let him back down. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let him pull. Hold that rod way out there. Hey, come up here with me.
Oh, it was amazing. It was so thrilling, and just trying to We did miss it a couple times, but each time we were just tiring him out to get him.
Out here playing with a trophy alligator.
Bring him up.
Yeah, bring him up. Slow, slow, slow. Slow and steady wins the race.
There he is. Good gracious. Holy. Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm good. Don't
You good? All right. Why don't you cross it?
He is off the snare.
You know, seeing that gator come up and roll for the first time next to the boat, when he got into it and was able to get it up to the boat, and that thing came up the first time, full body, and kind of rolled up next to the boat, and we got to see just how big it was. It's like I'd never been hunting a day in my life. I mean, it was really, really cool.
His tail was like the size of him.
I know, or bigger.
Yeah.
And if you get tired, just let me know. Because there's no shame in the game.
Looks like we have worn about 4 of our people out trying to get this gator in the boat, and we tried to get the snare on him, and it came off. So we're trying to attempt that again.
Oh, don't let him get on the rod. Strip it out, strip it out. Oh, you got to rope.
I think we attempted to get him on hook probably 4 or 5 different times, and he finally came up when we got the hook in him, but it took probably about 45 minutes for him to finally get hooked this time. So let's hope we get this snare on him.
Here, grab this. Hold it up tight. I got it. That's mine. Right there, it's right there. Oh.
You don't know where the alligator is most of the time unless a line's on him. It is so scary and exciting at the same time. When I was in Africa, you kind of knew what you were gonna get, and you just had to take a shot, and if it hit him, you hit him. But here, you don't even know where the alligator's at. So it's just so exciting to be out there on the water with a bunch of gators.
Dad, this might be a world record.
He's dang sure a keeper.
Hey, so Dad,
We ain't gonna let him go, are we?
hey, so Dad, what about that full body frame?
Oh, yeah.
Now you've got him.
Wow.
Man,
This might be
yeah,
the
yeah.
best and the scariest moment of my life.
Guess, what's his length?
Huh?
What's his length? Just looking at his head.
How do you feel right now?
Pull him up. All right, so that 11-team that you come up with a while ago, where are we at now?
About,
we're about
3017.
We're about like at 42 team.
Well, Eric, we came through for you now.
And how?
That's a good gator for your first one.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We'll just have to settle for this, won't we?
There you go.
Sit down there, big boy.
It's gonna be hog time.
We're just gonna leave him just like that right there. Come on.
All right.
Hang to him. So what's the guesses?
13.
I said 12-6.
Anybody up?
12-8.
12-9.
12-3.
Yes!
Know how long can they live out there?
Oh, quite a while.
17 days. Everybody get where they need to be. You ready?
Yeah.
This is where I want that shotgun at. What I want you to do is touch it right here. It's got to be straight up and down. Pull it.
Yeah!
Keep that.
Yeah.
I got a shot stacked.
Oh, dude. That was
Congratulations.
awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, my man. There you go.
That's a hit.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. I felt like I was going to school last night, Gator school. To be able to experience that for the first time for me and for my son Jax was really just amazing.
Had a great night tonight. Caught a 12'3", and then an additional gator that's probably 7.5 feet. Had a wonderful night. Corey Hunt's been excellent for us, and Tara always came through for us.
Well, we ended up catching an alligator. He was 12 foot and 4 inches.
I know Jax, you know, he was so excited. He woke up this morning, very first thing, he didn't even say good morning. He woke up and he said, "Did I dream that we got a gator last night?" And I said, "No, man, that was the real deal."
We got Eric and his son on the rise, let him fight the gator for 45 minutes or so. We drag the alligator to the boat, get some snares on him, get him pulled up to the bank, pull the gator out and measure him. The client decides that's the one he wants, and we dispatch the alligator and come back and got a good night's sleep and had a good breakfast this morning.
We had the opportunity to see numerous gators, but were blessed to be able to bring in a 12'4" gator. Fought him for quite a while. Eric Ritchie, I think, was pretty much worn out, and I know his son was worn out from trying to drag in this big gator. What a great experience. Look forward to doing this another time.
Don, I can't thank you and the foundation enough for making this opportunity available to me and Jax, and to come along with us. It was a really special time to hang out with you and your boys and just share a new hunting experience with really good friends. And so, Don, thank you very much. Mississippi Wildlife Foundation, and I can't say enough about what that foundation does for Mississippi wildlife, and we just look forward to being as much of a part of that as we can going forward.
For over 85 years, Mississippi Outdoors magazine has served as a guide to the many outdoor adventures within the Magnolia State. The magazine consists of up-to-date information related to conservation, outdoor recreation, fishing, and hunting. Subscriptions to the magazine are very inexpensive, and when you subscribe, you'll receive 6 bi-monthly issues that contain wildlife photography and salooner tables. To subscribe, call our toll-free number at 1-888-874-5785 or order online at Amazon.com. In our next story, we're headed to the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
We're gigging flounder with rough water charters.
I want to touch him.
We're here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We're going flounder gigging with Captain Brennan Carter of Rough Water Charters. We're out here at Cat Island for a beautiful afternoon. Brennan, tell us about what we're going to be doing tonight.
So we're going to get out the boat here. We're going to walk up to the beach. We're going to have our backpack with our light and our gig, and so we're going to get close enough to where we can see the bottom, and then we're going to, work those beds, work those points, and look for the flounder. They should be buried right there on the ground, and we'll have a good time.
Flounder gigging is a great thing to do pretty much all summer into early fall, which we are right now. Great to get kids out and do it. You can walk along. Also look for soft crabs. It's always a fun time.
Yeah, it is. It's a blast.
Stick them in the head. Don't ruin the fillet.
Yeah, that's it. Stick them in the head and don't pick it up until you get your stringer through there.
Always make sure it's a flounder.
Yes, always. You ready to go?
We're here on Cat Island. Folklore says that when the Spanish came here, they landed on Cat Island, the numerous raccoons. They thought they were cats, so they called it Cat Island. It's a true story.
All right, so we're gonna go over what we got, what we're gonna be working with tonight. Right here is a floundering light. It's just a little LED light right here on the front, and it plugs into a battery pack, okay? And we like to use these little bags because they're easy. I'll go ahead and plug you in. So we got a little battery right here. It's very light, not too bad.
And being LED, it's gonna last all night long. It won't go dead.
And then bam, baby, we are bright. I mean, it's not even dark out yet, and you see how bright that is.
We actually got a 2-prong gig. A lot of people use a single prong, or you can use a double prong. Some even use a triple prong. Basically, you want to make sure you don't And what you want to try and do is you'll see the shape of the flounder a lot of times. You really don't look for the flounder. You're going to see the shape of the flounder. He'll be buried in the sand. So you're looking for that flounder, and you look for, you have two eyes. And basically when you stick that flounder, you want to stick him right behind those eyes.
That's right.
I mean, not only that's his vitals, everything's right there, but you got him, he can't go nowhere. If you stick him back here, he's gonna pull off, he'll pull out and everything.
And you're ruining meat.
Ruin the fillets.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Once you get the flounder on there, what you have to do is you have to come down here and you reach under the flounder and you pick him up with the gig. And you got him on there. Because he don't have prongs on these gigs, so he'll come off.
Yep.
I just spooked one right here, a little one. They'll go real slow now.
But you want to scan, you want to look to your left and then to your right. And you're looking for the shape of the flounder with the eyes on top, or you're looking for the flounder itself. They'll also be in those big holes where the stingrays lay. They love structure.
That was a flounder.
Where at?
She just spooked one right here. You know, you have to make sure that before you stick this flounder, state law is 12 inches.
Just to be very sure that it's 12 before I gig it. These little sticks have a measuring thing on them. So, you know, you're 100% certain before you gig it. Here's another stingray. I want to see a flounder. We actually have one right here in front of us. You see it? So look, I'm just gonna let you see it and I'm gonna go gig it. But you see him up there?
That dark spot?
Yep. So he's right next to that dark spot.
Oh, on the wall.
You see him? We got his two top eyes right here, and you can just see the outline of him right there. Yep.
You on him?
Oh. Oh, all right, let's see if I can catch up with him.
See?
Beautiful fish. Hopefully, all right. Boy, it's pretty. All right, so here we're gonna come through the mouth. So we got us a pretty good flounder right here in front of us. I'm gonna put the light under here and show them to you. Look right here in front of me, okay? See him right there? All right, we're gonna go ahead and give him a good old gigging. Oh, yeah,
There was two of them.
there was a stingray. There was a stingray coming up. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful, beautiful flounder. Yeah, man. We'll let him go back on that stringer. That's a 14-inch flounder.
All right.
There you go. Look at him. Good shot. Picked him up. Look at you. I mean, he is on it, folks, when it comes to sticking these things.
Look where he been. Somebody missed him. Look.
Oh, wow.
Somebody's missed that flounder before. You see the gig?
Yeah, that's see. I've never seen that. All right, and you want to stick and you want to hold it down, okay?
See his two eyes?
Just stick.
I want you to jab him as hard as you can and don't pick the spear up. Keep it in the sand. See his two eyes?
Behind the eye?
Yep. Just stick him as hard as you can. Right, and keep the spear in the sand once you stick him. So you gotta stick him hard now. Stick him hard. Jab him.
Jab him.
All right, don't let it go. Good job.
Perfect positioning on the spear.
Yeah, you didn't ruin any meat.
I want to do it again.
Well, we'll get you another one here in just a second.
Look at that fish. I mean, just as pretty.
I want to touch him.
Rock.
No, I'm not scared of
Hey,
fish.
look at you.
See his tail?
Oh, yeah.
He's getting ready to move. Go ahead and get on him. Getting ready to move.
Hit him hard.
All
Good
right.
job. Keep him down.
What a beautiful, beautiful fish.
We've had a wonderful night here at Cat Island gigging flounders with Captain Brennan. We're gonna try and go tomorrow and see if we can get some redfish and sheephead.
I mean, look, it's not always about the numbers. Sometimes it's just about the quality. Look at these fish. They are just gorgeous. They are huge.
Just went and picked up the extra gear we had on the beach. We're walking back to the boat, And look what we come across right here. Not Mr. Flatfish. Oh,
He was waiting for you.
got it? Look at that.
Look at that beautiful fish. That's it, folks.
It's a wrap.
Hey, that's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for sharing your time with us as we continue to take part in this great sport of hunting and fishing right here in Mississippi.
Join us again next time for more exciting adventures. Until then, I'm Amanda Mills.
And I'm Kevin Meacham.
See ya outdoors.
Riding through the bayou, headed for the sky blue, back out on the trail again and again. Hiking and hunting and fishing the land, time is time well spent.